When I was a little girl, I would ask my grandma, "Where's your family from?" And she would reply, "Old Town." And I would say, "No, you know how Grandpa's family is from La Barca, Jalisco. Where is your family from?" And she would look at me and laugh and say, "I don't know. We've just always been here." I assumed that this meant that our lineage was lost to time, but as I discovered, that's not the case. Our story takes us to Carmena in the province of Toledo, Spain, in the year 1572, when Pedro Rebledo and his wife Catalina, along with their 4 children, requested passage to join their cousins in the New World in Mexico City. Upon arrival in the New World, Pedro and Catalina would have 3 more children and remain in what's present-day Mexico until the Juan de Oñate expedition departed to explore New Spain in the spring of 1598. Tragedy would strike the Robledo family when Patriarch Pedro would fall ill, die, and be buried in what is now referred to as Robledo Mountains, near current-day Radium Springs, New Mexico. The family would continue on with their journey with the Oñate expedition. On the expedition with Pedro and Catalina was their adult daughter, Lucia Robledo, and her husband, Bartolome Romero. They would arrive with the Juan de Oñate expedition at the Oquewingue Pueblo in the fall of 1598. This next document that we have here has Bartolome Romero's signature at San Gabriel, Nuevo Mexico, and this is December of 1604. Between the years of 1604 and 1680, the children of Bartolome and Lucia would settle and raise their families in Santa Fe, Nuevo Mexico. During the Pueblo Revolt of 1680, Ana Romero fled south to El Paso del Norte after many of her children and grandchildren were killed during the uprising. She died near Robledo Mountains, which were named for her grandfather. Later, Doña Ana County would come to be named in her honor. This branch of my family remained in the El Paso and Las Cruces area into the 1900s. Bartolome Romero de Pedraza, nephew of Ana Romero, journeyed north in 1692 to aid in the reconquest of New Mexico, where he died 1 year later. His son, Matías Romero, and wife Angelica Vallejos traveled to La Villa de Albuquerque, where they raised their 8 children. Their daughter, Quiteria Romero y Vallejos, remained in Albuquerque and married Nicolas Montaño Garcia, and later gave birth to their son, Victorio. Birth records show that Victorio and his wife Tomasa were living in Juarez, Chihuahua in 1778 when they gave birth to their daughter. This branch of my family traveled throughout El Paso, Juarez, and Las Cruces region, recording their sacraments at Nuestra Señora Guadalupe, and later at San Elvino in Mesilla, Nuevo Mexico. In 1903, Francisco Robles, a descendant of Matías Romero, and Blasa Perez, a descendant of Ana Romero, were married. Although their family lineages had traveled different journeys throughout the past 13 generations, they had a shared grandfather in Pedro Rebledo. Before leaving Las Cruces and traveling north to Albuquerque, they had their daughter Lucy, who is the mother of my grandmother, Frances. Francisco and Blasa raised my grandma until their respective deaths in 1948 and 1960. Tracing these family lineages has been especially meaningful to me because it helped me answer a question that I had first asked nearly 20 years earlier as a curious young girl.